That's already two people that went up to me and just danced. You don't see this skin. Mission man, let's go. Bong. A person legit followed me one time and just to do a TikTok with me. to do the, like, I know that you like now that, you know. And I saw it and they commented and said, hey bro, that's me, what's up? I have 19 subscribers. Let's see if Kaylee will join as a poggers. I really don't try in this game. Oh, is that a snowflake? That's a snowflake. That's a season 2 boy. I think something like a bot, bro. I swear to God, if it's a bot, I'm done. Give me a shotgun, please. No, that's fine. I need Maximus to find me, so he's with me. It's exotic, bro. There's way too many bots in here, bro. No forgiveness. No forgiveness. Didn't attack. Dude, I feel like the attack got a recent update, bro. That flipped up is flipped up. Dude, this blanket's in the way. Like, I don't like wires, but I have to wear this to get, like, a way better mic than my other one. Well, guys, I'm tier 201, as you guys can tell. And I basically do all my challenges. Even if they suck. I do them because I suck it up. And we got 49 builds, I think. The right answer. In total, if my maps are in total together, it'll be 50, but it doesn't work like that. Vaughn. That would suck if I just won this one, someone just sniped me. That was pretty funny. But for it to be mad because I just wasted my goal. Not really wasted it, but like, I'll be using it. Okay, I could probably chug. It's the most brightest fucking skin in New York fucking City, man. Seeing these maps, bro. This is for the best spawn right here. So you can probably get over 100 mats right over here. Like you get 2 trees, you get 6 things. At that house, you have over like you have a ton of mats in the game like 100 and just begin the game. And I don't have good FPS, but my FPS never drops from 60. From like Xbox people, like their frames drop. PlayStation. Easy. I don't want to talk about that almost choking this, bro. My shotgun heals the most glitches ever. Nice. Ton of mats. What the hell are you doing, buddy?
Crazy Karen chased us home part 1. She refused to pay us for moving, so we kept her stuff.
Five kills?
She was with us 4 hours on the job before this.
Hey, I hate that. My frame should be 60. I just need to switch my my other thing, my TV performance, because it's weird. My TV's kind of weird. I can do those edits pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. But like, I can't place them, like, it's weird.
She refused to pay, and then chased us back to base.
I'm 100, I should be fine. I hate that one, bro.
Crazy Karen calls the cops part 3.
This person is too confident in himself, buddy. Oh my god, dude.
She tried to play out.
41. As you can see here, this person never saw in his life called a shotgun. This person is called badness and just spams the AR because that's all he can fucking do. These are a good example of trash cans. A really good ass example of fucking trash cans. Like, as you can see here, fucking terrible ass fucking people, bro. I'm gonna wear a dark skin now, guys. I'm not gonna put on this fucking bright ass skin. I think the links, like, if it didn't have that one mode, like, if it didn't have, like, all that on it, I think it'll be a good skin. Like that. Like, why doesn't it like be like that? Just be like a regular person. And here's another one, guys. Could be a really good skin, like a dark skin, but doesn't show it. What is it? Right here. It's actually really good. Riff fish. No, so basically riff fish are out right now. That makes no sense. That makes actually no sense. Blood Raider friended me? Wait, hold up. Sorry for the voice crack. Blood Raider? I haven't played the motherfucker in so long, but he's offline. But it's like 7 at his house. I think they just added pointless skins. LTM, Rags to Riches, Qualifier. I think you have to be... Qualifier Hype Cup is in 1 day. What do you mean 1 day? Che is a fucking... Like, when did mice become a fucking try-hard skin? We have permission to be here. The type of virgins I hate are the people that just ruins your day by just like breaking your builds when you're trying to focus on your edits. And I haven't been on creative, so of course I'm gonna take the bus driver, bro. I hate this game. I actually fucking hate the fucking game. Oh my fucking god! Mm. Mm. Game's so fucking perfect, man. I love this fucking trash ass, bitch ass game. I didn't even enjoy it, Phil. God fucking damn it. Actually, God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. God actually fucking. God fucking damn it. You tell this kid they want to win the cup. I don't even meant to send friend request to him. I forgot I'm in party chat so they can't fucking hear me. Look, people just hold. I know this kid didn't win it. Flash Cup. I know you did not.
It's the ultimate Karen. I can't live, laugh, love. From American flag. Salt Lake. Oh, come on.
Miss. People that are not good to people that miss all their shots. With the shotgun. This person's actually terrible. You can clip him. You can clip this whole entire place, bro. I've already seen my edits. See, fucking lag miss, bro. Actually, though. I'm bad, actually. I'm like terrible at the game right now. I'm good. Like, this person just holds wall. Super fucking weird kids, bro. Just 30. I can. Look for the wall. Like actually, all the kids are probably just like this person, the Flash. The only reason why he wins is because he holds wall. That's all he does. I hate kids that just hold wall and think they're good.
Mate, you're my hero. What did she say? Yeah.
Oh shit. I feel that spam the fucking pyramid. Fucking legit, man. Pickaxe, oh my god. Look, I play so bad in arena. I'm not smart. Like, my ping sucks ass, man. I need a new router for myself. So fucking bad, kid. Okay.
But you can't attack us like that. It is completely rude and unnecessary.
What are you educated in?
Nursing.
Nursing?
Will literally ruin your life. That's just really offensive. It really frustrates me.
Would you be able to educate me, like, on this side? I'm not being serious. Whatever you're educated in.
Well, considering I believe in software, I have a lot more to learn. I'm sure all of you guys are really.
You know in the Declaration of Independence side?
I can tell you one thing.
I have soft aim. I work on my soft aim. I'm hot. I'm hot. It's actually pretty easy to work on your soft aim. You need a map code though. Oh, I just had the worst goddamn longest bad like.
Yeah, but you're actually yelling at these girls.
120. This is where the punk got out. Cause it's just one punk people and they got people really annoyed. There's the Flash, that's the person, and the Ghoul. The Flash and the Ghoul are the only good people in this lobby. I see, look at my ping, just dropping.
You're yelling at the girls, sir. The dogs are leashed. They're fine.
33 packets, 29 packets, I've no packet loss. Most of the games when I stream, like I don't stream, like especially I don't stream, I don't get lag spikes.
Alright, please do. I was trying to help you. Yeah, I'm guilty. I'm trying to help. You're a former police officer? Right? You're a former police officer? Right. Protect and serve, right? You protect and serve? You're not really protecting and serving you a question first. Protect and serve, right? As a former police officer, protect and serve. What do I do? What are you doing right now? I'm protecting and serving. What I see here is a male, an older male yelling at young girls.
Going for the pickaxe, man. Pick a ass. Yeah, I can double edit now. I need to do triple edit my PS5 though. Like I'm probably used to the fucking like Xbox now because I'm used to bulky. I just face. The siren skin, bro.
You're a former police officer, right? I'm just saying, you're not protecting serving anyone. So why don't you go back home and chill? You're fine, bro. You're fine. Yeah, because you don't handle it. But we're good now. The dog's are leashed.
Nothing like no. Nothing like no. Nothing like you. I basically got like a ton of assists though.
Have fun videoing up this girl. Like I said, the dog has been leashed. Let's go home. We'll be fine. Okay. I have a video. Of you yelling at everyone, so I think I'd be in the right. Want me to call the police right now?
We've got a lot of jawing going on the front row, and look at that. And now the security is getting involved.
So apparently fans are back in Atlanta. LeBron James got into the court side here. Here's the interaction.
Tell LeBron on this lady. Wow. Well, she's pointing like that little the lady in the cat.
I can kind of see it.
It's not just
Bum 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 bum. I'm a really dark skin. I'm a dark skin. I'm a light skin. I'm all but that fucking dark skin. I made 1, 2. I made a ton of kids leave. What? Here's my pickaxe. On a goodbye. Yes, I do watch anime. Oh, please go to Cayo.
I don't care about it. It just takes forever. And I still get the building. I do this for a living. I have full rights to do what I'm doing. If you want to do that way, I can get the building and I'll still get the building and I'll take the money. But I ain't going to go back and rebuild this building and leave it behind. So what they're going to do
I just told you to use my pop against him.
is rent another building. So you're going to lose. You're going to lose.
Okay. I feel bad for I picked a bet on Donald Trump that he's gonna win. Cause I heard something. Dude. Don't do that. What are you doing, man? Oh my god. This is wasting my time.
Smell the candles. You can sanitize your hands
Guys,
and over
what
the
turns you
glass.
off? That's my question.
Right over on those shelves. The scent I want to smell is not on
Okay?
those shelves. What scent did you want to smell? Cactus blossom. Oh, that's actually a different brand. We don't carry that scent, but I can help you find one you love. You should really carry that brand. We are an independent brand. We manufacture our own candles and scents. Well, I was going to support you until I found out you don't carry that brand. You should go to their store. They probably carry their own brand there. I will. Bye.
I'm done with this fucking game. Watch this, watch this. I shot first even. I hate kids I feel like this. They run like they do this. Like I don't care. I already won like 20 like games. Like they run, right? And then once like they hit you for a lot, they chase after you. And then when you hit them for a lot, they just run away. That's all they do. That's really all they do. It's nothing special. It's not skill. It's actually pretty dog water to me. If you run while I shoot you for a whole bunch, which you should do, but then if you hit me for a lot and you call people bad, if you run a lot, like don't talk to me, bro. Like I can understand if you run, cause like that makes sense. But like you're not gonna sit there and like die. I understand that. The point of the game is not to die, just to kill the person. I understand that. But if you call people bad when you run away all the time when you get one shot, don't fucking talk to me. Like don't fucking talk to me, man. Like actually, you are probably the worst fucking player then. If you do that exact shit. Like see guys, I bought this bundle, but I don't use any of these skins. I don't use any of these skins. I've probably used this skin once or twice. I've never used Snowdrift. And I never used Snowheart. Never my whole entire career of Fortnite. I never used, I only use about 5 skins. I wear, except the Battle Pass. I'll wear, probably flexing these skins, like probably flexing those. I will never, I'm gonna wear this skin. Here are my favorites. Minus this one, minus this the whole entire Battle Pass, minus that. I'll wear this skin, not that skin. This skin, 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 and this skin. Only skins that I will cop are those skins. But the back lanes, those are different. I will cop, especially this one. Yeah, I love this back lane. All the shields, I'll cop those. I'll cop this, absolutely. On different skins, not just that one. Definitely this. I'll cop always something with the, not always, but I'll cop something with this. With this. I'll cop this skin. This is my skin, basically. I'm really the only person probably in the world that uses this skin and likes it. I like this skin. I don't know why, I just like it. It was the first dinosaur skin. Load, we're not gonna load up. Here is one. This is, and really I'll use this one because I like the drippiness of drip. Drippiness of drip.
You need to stand out.
To be the next.
Like that's just.
You so tell my friends that I'll be over here. Oh, here. Oh, here. Oh, I ask myself what am I doing here? You so tell my friends that I'll be over here. Oh, here. Oh.
I want to know why on the new TikTok update, when you click to share a video and you click others, it asks you why.
But for this, I'm probably going to use a skin like this.
I want to know why on the new TikTok update, when you click to share a video and you click others,
Yes, I
it
get.
asks you why.
Look,
Like mind your own
oh,
business, TikTok.
finally, my headquarters got done. I do this every single day. Boom Beach is the game I'm talking about, guys. I love that game. Level 7. Hold up. Get the diamonds, because I really don't need gold. And then headquarters, there's a ton of things I can build now. Defense, another mortar. Oh my god, bro, I needed this for this side. Sniper monkey. Like actually, I go to my world, I just do random shit. And I go to here.
My mother. Where do you live? I live in Hernando County.
Then you can take your fanny back up to the
No, I don't have to. Don't talk to me like that. Customer service.
On today's episode,
How fucked up is fucked up.
that's fucked up.
When I started actually trying the game is when
I completely understand. You just have to put your mask on in order to
I really never try in the game. When I want to get really mad, I do. If I get really mad, I actually really try.
if you don't mind, can you please just put it on?
Here's kids. I don't know why, but sometimes I can't edit with fucking circle. Well, here's the thing I'm talking about.
Not wearing one, that girl's not wearing one. Explain to you if you don't know what's going on. I'm not walking 5 feet into a restaurant. I'm already in. I'm already in here.
I just quit. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you a lot.
She should have seriously just left.
Fine. I'll wear it. I'll wear the mask. Fine. Happy? Are we happy now? A mask and you have said no.
It's not recording.
Oh, sorry. I got it though, just in case, just for backup. All right. So you need to wear a mask. If you don't, you need to leave our store. I've asked you many times, politely. You need to leave our store.
So I have a medical exemption with the
Right, but I am
doctor's note.
told that nobody gets a medical exemption in our store. That is what I am told, and I am doing my job.
Alberta
I am doing my job,
offers an
miss.
exemption
You
for those who
people
have a
like you
medical
make our
exemption.
job very difficult.
I
I'm a
just am trying to buy
17-year-old
some
girl.
food.
I'm a 17-year-old girl, and I'm asking you, a grown woman, to wear a mask. Put it on or leave.
Are you my doctor?
No, but I'm telling you to put it
My
on or
doctor
leave.
has told me
Put
not
it
to.
on or leave.
No.
Then you need to go.
No.
We're on the phone with the cops right now, and we will wait for
as
them
you
to
know
pick
that
you
you
up.
are discriminating against me because
I'm
of
not
my
discriminating
disability.
against you, miss.
Yes, you are.
I'm asking you to
I
do
have a
something
disability
politely.
and I
I'm
cannot
sorry.
wear
I
a
am told
mask.
by my boss not to let you shop here if you don't wear a mask. I'm told by these
So
rules.
can I see a copy of your policy now, please?
I don't have it with me, miss.
I would like
If
to
you
see
would
a
like to
copy
come
of
back
your
tomorrow and
This foundation covers everything, but still looks like skin. Insane. Looks so
I don't
natural.
watch this.
Yo, as you guys saw in the title, I joined 1%. You guys all know what 1% is. It's a huge group of content creators, huge organization with random.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen, this is
I
everything
love
I learned from week 1
random.
of
I love
FNCS.
1%.
Today we're going to be going over
Everyone's
every
like,
single
let me
moment
join
that we
Phase,
died
let me
and
join
then
Phase,
explaining
Phase
why we died
5.
and hopefully learning from it. I also heard that
Yes,
if you
it's
drop
probably
a
the
like on this
biggest and
video,
well
you
known by
subscribe to my channel within
1%.
the next 10 seconds, the next 4 days of
In my
your life are
opinion,
going to
I
change
like
your
it the
life
most.
forever in a great way. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Kiwis bringing us another
And that's the
Fortnite
best
VOD review
editors.
video. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to VOD review and review how we died in FNCS and go over everything we learned. So next week, we don't
It's
make
only
those same
90 points to
mistakes.
qualify.
In
It
this
was a
video, I'm
kill.
going to play every single clip of us dying, going into our match history, seeing what went wrong, and hopefully not making that same mistake ever again. If you guys want me to do this every single week, drop a like. And yeah, just so you guys know, we qualified out of opens and we made it to quarterfinals, but we didn't make it to semifinals. We didn't get the top 250, and you're going to see we made a lot of really dumb mistakes and threw a lot of our games for literally no reason at all. And they're not even like big mistakes. They're mainly just like little small things that are just really annoying. So yeah,
It's
hopefully we
like
don't do that.
edit
Okay,
plus
anyway,
stick.
let's
No,
go
edit
into
with
the
Science feels
compete
comfortable
tab
for
and
you.
let's review
If
our
I was
games.
you
All right,
guys,
here we are at
do the
430
edit
points
on
with
release.
93 points. We got the same amount of points as Nick 830. Take a look at our match history, and just right off the bat, you guys can see that we had absolutely terrible placement. We actually had a 20 kill game with a second place, which completely boosted us. That was a huge game for us. But our first game was good, but then after our first game, it all went downhill from there. Listen, we're gonna have to go over this. So let's start off with game one. Okay, so in game one, we had a really good
The charge to
dead
kill is
side
softer.
tarp. Like this is really good.
Kill is
Like we
roughing,
were
they
dead
use
side
the
over here.
lever.
It was really free. Like we were totally vibing, right? But I actually ran out of mats, and that caused me to
Like, I
peek
can't.
this guy. I don't know. This is a dumb peek. I hit him for 41 damage, and I actually decided to make this edit, which I feel like any player would do, like, because that's your wall, right? But this guy actually ended up hitting me for a solid 100. I hit him 86, and I go down. So now if we go over to Orange, Orange is the one tarping ahead because I ran out of mats, and he actually ended up getting boxed. The mistake Orange made right here is tarping right next to, like, he is way too close to these other teams. He literally boxed up right next to this dude, and there's also a guy right here who probably both have edits on him. When all he had to do was tarp more to the right, because the right side is literally dead. Orange curved into the center for no reason and allowed himself to get boxed. That's why it's so important to know where you're tarping and where dead side is. If I was still tarping, you already know we probably would have stayed going straight, and that wouldn't have happened. But because Orange had to take over and he's not used to tarping, that's what happened there. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So he gets boxed right here. He hits the 64 shot, and he's dead to a whole trio. So now Jay is left to clutch. And Jay actually does a really good job at being a solo here and clutching up when he has to. And he gets good enough placement, to be honest, for us to, kind of have a decent game. So game one, 16 points. I'll take that. All right, so now for game two, ignore the party invite in the top left corner. That'll go away after this. It's just there's a creative bug right now. So the zone pulled all the way over here. This is the zone, right? So we're right here, and so we're thinking we're just going to swim across and, base up right here. That way we're able to look back for tags and stuff, which is a really good, play. Like we would probably do that in a perfect world. But unfortunately, there's another
There's
team
one
right
spot
next to
that I
us
know
that
that
also wants to get that
the
position.
good
End up
duo
doing like a swim
spots.
off for it and doing like
I
a
don't
race
know if
for
it's
it,
solo
and
though.
getting in this like little fight here and kind of wasting our
I
time.
can just.
And then we're
No, I
building
have
up and
to.
stuff, and I actually end up getting cracked, which is just we're wasting our heals here and wasting all these mats just to get this hill position that honestly isn't even that important, because if you take a look to the right, there's literally nobody here except for that team, but they're not in the way.
I
They're
need
not
to
a threat right now. So we literally
do
could have just like
something.
let this team have that position, and we could have just decided to go all the way around to the right and
That's how
maybe
I
curve
feel
up
my
this way and
attack.
then go more center, like somewhere over there, or even base up like right here. Like we could have done that, and then they would be over here, and then we'll be over there. And we should have just done that. In my opinion.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Hi, I'm excited for our first day of school. Let's go, guys. Shut the f up. Yeah, loser. What a loser. That's right here, Hi. It's gonna be a
Hi, sir.
raider. Huh? Right. Do we have an error? I'm right here, Daddy. Raider. Okay. All right. What is this? I see.
Hi, sir. Hi, right here.
Right here. Spless. We have a spless.
Us?
Spless. Well, looks like everybody's here. Well, good luck to everybody. It's gonna be a fun year. Let's just wait. Can I say something? Okay. What do you? This Zippo motherfucker looks so much like I want to bully this motherfucker over there, man. Beat the out of on his arm or something. I don't know. It doesn't really exist.
Teacher, he just spit on the back of my neck.
What do you want me to do? Burn a cigarette on his arm or something? You really want to know? You spank him up
Outside.
Just get the like it's supposed to. Get over here. Around. Boys, come on.
Yay.
Around.
I don't think that's right, teacher.
I don't know what the hell I'm watching, guys. I'm sorry. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Sorry. Hey yo, Muslim on the beat. Yeah. Yes. I think it's only fair if all the contender league is in here. You know, I'm just gonna camp. The whole entire fucking town is gonna fucking camp. Cause it's gonna fucking camp. And this wire's so fucking annoying, actually. Stay in one goddamn fucking spot. Playing with nothing. This person lands with a grenade case. Somehow hits me in the head twice. That makes totally fucking sense.
Consistency and quality.
I'm just going to camp the whole entire game.
If you know you're a super entertaining person, bro, this is exactly.
I'm fucking done.
Today we're looking at this new social unique and timely enough to enjoy.
I'm actually fucking done, bro. I'm actually fucking done. I'm over my fucking limit.
Part of that fun comes from some violent what the fuck moments. And to keep YouTube off my ass about them, I got a sponsor for today's episode. Sundance TV is part of AMC Network's television family. Shortcut. As preparation for the role, Joe Keery filmed countless videos in character as Kurt Conklin.
Earn height. I got 3,805 because I keep dying on fucking spawn.
You like that? To volley.
Not my fault. That dude who threw her off clearly wasn't strong enough.
It probably helps that Abali's a content creator himself, though to his credit, one who's actually funny.
Jared, could you read number 23 for the class? No, I cannot.
What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
After 10 years of single-digit viewers, Kurt's reached a breaking point and is ready to give things one last shot with something he calls the lesson, which is meant to teach people how to gain an online following. A foreboding text card and disgusting Comic Sans lets us know it's going to work for Kurt. So let's unlock our phone screen to internet success and open that app for a title card. Kurt preps his car with water bottles and cameras, because step one of the lesson is to
Get your rig together. If you're not documenting yourself, it's simple. You just don't exist.
This sentiment is a sad one, but it's also probably shared, in less explicit terms, by many people whose identities completely revolve around the number of likes they get. Let this film serve as a cautionary tale. You don't want to wind up like this sweaty dabbing boy. Kurt picks up a passenger named Frederick, who not only eschews the safety of seatbelts, but also preaches the gospel of white supremacy.
You are white, aren't you?
Kurt's worried that this racism could hurt his live streaming audience, which is currently just Bobby, so he encourages Frederick to drink his bottled water, which we learn from a flashback to an earlier video has been poisoned. Kurt cranks up the jams and speeds through a stop sign as Frederick dies in his back seat, coughing his life out from the poison he just imbibed. Peace up for murder, y'all! Kurt's only viewer, Bobby, thinks the kill was fake news, but that's just fine with Kurt for now.
No one should be able to tell what you're doing is real at first, because you want to get as many done undetected for maximum attention down the road. Hashtag the lesson.
Director and co-writer Eugene Kotlyarenko wanted this movie to serve as a sort of lesson unto itself. He was pitched the concept of a rideshare driving serial killer by co-writer Gene McHugh back in 2015. Kotlyarenko wanted the character to have a strong motivation, and after initially planning for him to be driven by political ideology, eventually decided it'd be more interesting to make him a desperate clout chaser. Kotlyarenko and Joe Keery developed the character of Kurt together, with research that included watching cringe compilations and videos from people who didn't have any followers.
We were looking for all of the people who wanted to be influencers,
But didn't
who
make
never
it.
make it.
They intentionally made the character as off-putting as possible, which is why Joe Keery loaded his hair up with coconut oil. That's also why my hair looks so awful right now. It's called getting into character, people. Kotlyarenko wanted him to be so pathetic, people wouldn't want to emulate his violence.
But when you see Kurt, yourself in Kurt, it should feel kind of cringy and bad.
He specifically said he wanted to make something the opposite of Joker, saying he found the violence in that movie portrayed as empowering for Arthur Fleck. His goal was to make sure the Spree audience never found Kurt Kunkel cool, and man did he succeed. Kurt's next passenger is Andrea, a snippy realtor who goes straight for a water bottle and winds up as Kurt's second kill. Damn, we got two bodies fast. And whoa there, Kurt, you about to give us a third right away? Nah, not at all. Kurt's just playing. By this point in the movie, I'll admit that I just don't buy Kurt as a real person. I know he's, quote, morally naive and only concerned with gaining followers, but the playful approach he takes to killing random people just doesn't feel like an actual cohesive person to me. Kurt cleans up after his kill and puts on a custom-made beat as he drives his third passenger around, an abrasive meathead named Mario. Since Mario opted for Spree Social, the app's equivalent to Uber Pool or Lyft Line, another rider gets added to the route, a woman named Jessie, whose life just got a whole lot worse.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah?
I'm your Spree driver, Kurt. Yo, what up, girl? What? Fuck, dude, don't be such a bitch, get her in?
I find it entirely unbelievable that Jessie gets coaxed into this car of creepers, but for plot purposes, she does, exposing herself to Mario's relentless advances. He recognizes her as a viral comedian, an apt role for Sashir Zameda, who spent 4 years
I know
on
that's a little
SNL.
sissy move, but I just tried to, bud.
Immediately gets Kurt's attention.
You have a huge following?
Yeah, dude.
That's amazing. How did you grow your audience?
I'm funny.
Let me tell you, that definitely helps. Jessie can't handle Kurt's desperation for followers, or Mario's, Mario-ness, so she blasts the sex pest on her social media and makes an abrupt exit from the vehicle.
Fuck you! And you just, reel it in a little bit. No one says follow for follow out loud.
Upset about his lost opportunity to rub elbows with someone who's Insta-famous, Kurt drives Mario to a distant construction site and demands he get out of his car. As Mario goes to take a pee, Kurt puts on Gummy Bear's song and gets moving, grooving, jamming, slamming his car into Mario's body. Damn, someone better get that dude to a general hospital, am I right?
Are you guys seeing this?
Yeah, Kurt, and I'm also hearing that Gummy Bear song. Careful you don't get yourself a yummy tummy copyright strike. Kurt insta-stalks Jessie Adams and sees that she has a stand-up show that night.
It's funny how the stars will align like that. Me and Jesse, two big things happening on the same night.
You're not a big thing just yet, Kurt the Flirt, because even though Bobby keeps throwing digital dollars at him, he's still only rocking single-digit viewers. Bobby still thinks that Kurt's live stream murders are fake, much like his own video, Homeless Hero, a spin-off from his usual content.
Now, you guys know I usually prank the homeless. Homeless prank 17. Here we go, guys. Check this out. It's not even real money, bro.
I love how much I hate Bobby Basecamp and his stupid hoodie. This movie really nails the scummy prankster bro persona and how everything they do is either detestable or insincere.
This guy went out and made a huge difference for his community. And you can too. Drop a like and smash that subscribe button. It makes a huge difference.
Kurt tries to spice up his stream by driving recklessly for his next passengers, a trio of socialites that includes Richard, played by Frankie Grande, a host and YouTuber, as well as Ariana's older half-brother, and Kendra, played by Vanderpump Ruler Lala Kent. The two of them are at first terrified by the wild ride, but London, played by actor Misha Martin, is unbelievably more amenable to Kurt's offer of an adventure.
Around
He
11.
drives them to a junkyard and tells Richard and Kendra to hang out the sunroof for the gram. They start to have a good time with it, even as Kurt floors the gas and drives
I want to break my controller so bad right now.
Oh my God, this is amazing! But Kurt's in this for the kill, so he closes the sunroof to trap his stylish victims, and as his Kurt's world beats swell, all three of his passengers are killed. Richard and Kendra are eaten by some junkyard dogs off screen, while Kurt takes a power drill and sticks it into London's face. If only she hadn't been picked up by this lost and delirious driver. Too bad Bobby doesn't see Kurt's triple kill. He stopped watching the stream because Kurt just doesn't interest him. On the phone, Bobby tells Kurt to be more like Jessie Adams because she comes across as authentic in all of her social media posts. Kurt's not impressed though.
She doesn't film her stories vertically.
Yeah, well, why don't you go watch How to Dance with Janelle and get back to me after that, right, bud? Kurt grows bitter at Jessie's live stream success, and the movie makes us think that he's found where her grandma lives, since we see him approach a house as she hears a knocking at the door. It's a fake out, though, and instead, Jessie finds fellow SNLer Kyle Mooney on her porch. Kurt, meanwhile, has made his way over to Bobby's base camp. Bobby tells Kurt to fuck off, saying they're not collaborators or friends, and announces as much to his base campers in an impromptu live stream.
See this motherfucker right here? This guy's name is Kurt. And just because he used to babysit me when I was like fucking 2, he thinks I owe him something. I don't know you shit, dude.
The lambasting finally propels Kurt's viewership to double digits, with Bobby's fans logging on just in time to see Kurt stab Bobby in the stomach with a knife. Though Bobby tries to defend himself with a gun, Kurt overpowers him, as his audience expresses the same skepticism Bobby himself showed earlier. Again, I find that a little hard to believe. I mean, look at this mess. Somebody would be calling the cops, especially with 100+ people watching Kurt shower Bobby's blood off. If they're not going to report him for that, they should at least do it for his abuse of the Zoom function. God. Even though I don't buy that Kurt's getting away with all this, I will say the movie very accurately replicates the messages you see in live streams. It's seriously uncanny. Director Eugene Kalyarenko actually wrote all those messages himself. He says he spent 40 all-nighters writing these 7,000 comments you see throughout the film. He wanted viewers to be able to pause the movie and have an extra laugh. Once again, success. Kurt jumps into quadruple digits by hosting his stream on Bobby's feed, but then his DJ dad Chris starts texting him, saying that he needs a ride to a gig. When his pops mentions another DJ named Uno, the live stream recognizes her name. So, after the clout chaser, Kurt hijacks Bobby's wardrobe and picks up his dad Chris, played by former WCW World Heavyweight Champion David Arquette, who of course was Deputy Dewey in all 4, soon-to-be 5, Scream films. The two of them have a strained relationship, but it doesn't stop Chris from giving the occasional compliment.
I like the fucking cameras and the lights.
action.
Chris is also a wannabe live streamer, one who's apparently fallen off the wagon. That sucks. But his 15 viewers is nothing compared to the 17,000 that DJ Uno has. As the film begins to incorporate security cam footage, Chris and Kurt ask Uno to tag Kurt's world in a post. She only agrees to do it if he drives her to where she wants to go.
You know Los Angeles taco truck?
There's a lot of taco trucks in
Tag me to LA taco truck, and I will tag you.
I love DJ Uno. Her small role is hilarious. I was surprised to see that this was the only listed credit for actor Sonny Kim. She's great. While Kurt waits in line to buy Uno a taco, she pilfers around in his car and finds the gun he took from Bobby. She snaps selfies with the piece while Kurt strikes out with a girl in line, then replenishes herself with a nice cold bottle of water. Wait, wasn't there something special about this? Oh no! By time Kurt gets back into the car, Uno is slumped over in the passenger seat, and his attempts to discard the poison water attracts the attention of a couple taco-craving cops. Now police body cam footage is added into the mix as the cops ask Kurt to perform a field sobriety test. Oh man, this is looking pretty bad. How's Kurt gonna get out of this one? What the... Now, what the fuck? Why did that just happen? I mean, I know it was so Kurt could escape the cops and continue the film, but come on, that felt random as fuck. Kurt takes his fries and flees the police by driving into oncoming traffic, boosting his live stream viewers all the way into quintuple digits. He somehow escapes the coppers, insults the homeless community he drives through,
0 social media presence,
then crashes his car in a spectacular fashion, though not with any casualties I feel confident enough to count. Throughout this, Jesse's been given a ride to her show by fellow comedian Miles, whose body language and offers of advice just scream red flags.
You know I know the Comedy Central scouts, right? I can help you.
His set is met with silence, but the audience erupts when Jesse takes the stage. One member of this eager audience is the beat-up Kurt Conkle, ready to hear Jessie start her set with the catchphrase that made her famous.
I said all eyes on me, I want to be seen. Great, get your phone.
Yep, tens of thousands of people see you, Kurt, and they see the gun you're holding, too. How's this guy still walking around all free? Jessie talks about her spree experience with Mario and Kurt and says that Kurt's starvation for social media followers gave her a bit of self-reflection. This is when the movie tries to deliver its own #the lesson, with Jessie saying that happiness can't be found in a high subscriber count.
Whether you have 20 million followers or 20 followers, we're all being watched and judged and hated, and you love it. You love it. You need it. You're all addicted to it, and you're addicted to other people.
She ain't wrong, but I'm not sure this movie fully earned this poignant moment. In any case, she finishes her set by smashing her phone on stage, ending her reliance on social media with a mic drop. Outside, Kurt sees that the spree service is temporarily suspended thanks to his murder spree. Oh, spree! I get it! It works two ways. But again, if this many people know about a spree-based murderer, it's impossible that a guy streaming to 30,000 people would escape detection. With spree down, Kurt gets a ride through another app called GoGo and gets in the car of a very nice-looking man named David.
Just so you know, I'm not the crazy driver driving around tonight.
Kurt knows all right and kills the other driver off screen. Sorry, David. Should have responded no-no to that GoGo. Jessie's at a bar where Miles just won't leave her alone, so she ditches him by hopping in a GoGo and telling the driver to go, go, go. Although it's David's car, now Kurt's the one driving it, and he reveals to Jessie that he's her driver from earlier, the one she made fun of in her set. He also reveals that he was at her show, so he knows she's not going to be able to use her phone for help.
That's not gonna work, Jesse. Your phone, you broke it during the set, remember?
Thinking that she's helpless, he tells her he's taking her to his home. But Jesse fights back with a phone cord and strangles him until he has a trash crash. He stops the car with a huff and stops Jesse with a punch, then drives her to his front lawn and drags her body into his headlights. A live stream poll of his audience tells him to kill her, which is sick, so he prepares to run her down as his viewers spam the chat. While adjusting a fallen camera, though, Kurt loses sight of Jesse, and because he gets out of the car, which is rightfully called out as a dumb move, she's able to commandeer the vehicle and try to run him down. Instead, she ends up crashing right through the side of his house, and Kurt flees into another room as Jesse tells the live stream she needs help. If only she could— wait a minute, by God, that's David Arquette's music! Chris is here now, confused as hell by both the sight of the stranger Jesse and the discovery of Kurt's mom Angela dead on the floor. A flashback shows that she was actually Kurt's first victim. He killed her off screen right before taking off to deliver the lesson. Kurt emerges and grabs Bobby's gun from his car and uses it to shoot his dad Chris a few times, killing him. I guess Mr. Arquette lost this death match. Jesse tries to escape in the car as Kurt continues shooting his dad's body, and when going in reverse doesn't work, well, she just drives that thing forward and crushes Kurt Kunkel against the wall. It doesn't kill him immediately. Jesse is forced to finish the job with his phone, as a flashback to a few minutes earlier shows Kurt feeling like a champ.
50,000 people watching? I guess I got what I wanted.
I guess you did, man. 50,000 viewers and a collab with Jesse Adams. A quick little wrap-up shows the outcome of Kurt's lesson. Jesse Adams ends up more famous than ever, a straight-up multimedia queen. And though Kurt is rightfully despised by most media outlets, he is predictably lauded as a hero by some of the scummier parts of the net. The movie ends with some sadly realistic adoration of the murderer on 4chan, with one of its posters even making a movie about him. A movie called Spray. How many kills can you get without losing your 5-star driver rating? Let's find out and get to the numbers! Oh, fuck!
Oh, fuck!
12 people died in Spree, with the victims consisting of 4 women and 8 men. At least DJ Uno got away, though. From Kurt, I mean. She's probably going to prison for killing that cop. With a runtime of 93 minutes, that left us with a kill on average every 7.75 minutes. I'll give the golden chainsaw for coolest kill to Kurt Kunkel. It was probably the bloodiest kill, and I like the decision to intercut his death with him celebrating a hollow victory in the form of 50k followers. Dom Machete for lamest kill, which was done off screen, but still happened for sure. A news article in the final montage confirms him as one of the victims. And that's it. Spree came out in 2020, and if nothing else, showed that Joe Keery is down for whatever. So let's keep giving that guy more roles. Until next time, I'm James A. Janice. This has been the Kill Count. Thanks a lot for watching this week's Kill Count. I want to thank some patrons like Bill Lindenfelser, William Sachs, Trey Holloway, Anthony Longo, Christian Stoops, and Jared Clark. If you saw the trailer for this Kill Count earlier this week and it made you watch the movie or more excited for this episode, let me know. If those do well, I'll keep paying Mike to make them. Thanks, everyone. Be good people.
Watch a whole entire YouTube video about dying.
I'm gonna give you $100 right now. I'll send it to your phone. Today we help from a safe distance, and we can help you too. For the first time ever, you can get 0% APR financing on Honda's award-winning lineup of 2021 SUVs.
What the? That's so what? Third party error. I'm so done, bro. I'm so done, actually. Like, look at him. Look at him. Look at this bot. Kids like this that just third party just to get their kills are actually terrible. You can tell. And I meant to every set that, but I didn't because I'm not fucking keyboard mouse. I'm not fucking tryhard. This is be a rock turned on. Like, why is there like rock music in my ear? Boom, 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 boom. Like, what? The person just spams tacks are not good. Oh, they took it away. I don't know why they took that away, bro. That's not even fun. That's not even a fun skin you want to have. And wait, you can't just buy the pickaxe. That just sucks, man. So you have to buy one that these skins. In my opinion, I think everyone's probably going to use this skin or this one. Pinky, I think is like the best boy skin, in my opinion.
A bit too comedic, I think it does a great job blending action and humor and keeping a consistent tone throughout. It's more outwardly funny than You're Next, which it's sometimes compared to, but that makes sense. These characters are much less realistic than their counterparts.
I think the game knows that I'm pretty bad, so they're giving me probably like kids like in Division 4. Now just get placement in the beginning. So I'm just gonna get placement always. Person gets placement. So I like placement the best.
A film collective responsible for a couple of horror movies and one of the segments in VHS.
We collectively are Radio Silence.
I had a great time watching Ready or Not, even if a lot of it was spoiled by the trailer. If you're even thinking about watching it before this kill count, I recommend you pause this video and follow through. It's a lot of fun, and it's also one of those movies.
And plus I was hiding in the most like ironic place, bro.
I'll meet you downstairs, music room.
Yes, a totally normal room to have in a house.
Let's find out how many dead bodies it takes to pay for a honeymoon. Get to the kills. The movie begins with the Devil Man released on the cover of a game, The Val's Gambit. We find ourselves in a mansion with lots of games on display, and it's through these halls that young brothers Daniel and Alex Ledomas run around frantically until the younger Alex is placed in a wardrobe to hide. A dude named Charles runs into Daniel, hurt, and asks the young lad to help him hide. Aw, that's not helping Daniel. At least it's not helping Charles, as he's surrounded by masked figures. As his new wife Helene cries out, Charles is shot with a crossbow, then hauled off to die. We don't get to see his actual death behind these Ledomas doors, but just take it from Helene's somber expression. He did.
I think I catch, sure, I can't do anything. I'm not gonna risk a 50-50 like that. That is absolutely retarded. And kids like that go for kills. What the hell? Why am I not going after the ammo? Okay, now why is there like a fucking whole time music video?
Boy Alex is now a man, and today is the day of his wedding. He's marrying Grace, who grew up in foster homes and is eager to inherit a family. Too bad she thinks the Lego Mosses hate her, partially because she and Alex have only been together for a year and a half. He tells her it doesn't matter. Although his family is rich, they also suck, which is why he's been estranged from them the past few years. In fact, his family sucks so much, is Grace sure she wants to join it?
You need an ouch. Right now.
No, thank you. I'm all the way.
All right, Grace, your call. The only Legomas that Alex likes even a little bit is his older brother Daniel, played by Adam Brody, last seen on the kill count being wasted in Scream 4. Daniel's got a minor case of douchey older brother syndrome and a more moderate case of alcoholism, but at least he's complimentary of Grace.
What's wrong with this family? I mean that as a compliment.
That cannot be said of the rest of the Legomoses. They're daggers into the bride whenever they're not openly voicing their displeasure.
You could have done so much better.
Aunt Helene here is especially grumpy cat looking, but you can't really blame her. I mean, she had to come all the way from the queue to get here. Alice's mom, Becky, played by Andy McDowell, is kinder to Grace than most of the other family members. Becky reassures her soon-to-be daughter-in-law that she, too, came from a lower class and married into all this wealth, which allows her to offer some unique advice.
Stand tall and fuck 'em.
That's nice. The wedding itself is certainly nice. And just like that, Alex and Grace are husband and wife. That night, before they can get consummated, Alex tells Grace they've got a tradition to tend to.
At midnight, you have to play a game. It's just something we do when someone new joins the family.
It'll be a randomly drawn game, and Grace doesn't even have to win it. She just has to play. After that, she'll be a Le Domas. Stevens, the family butler, plays Grace into the music room, where the rest of the family is waiting. In addition to Alex's older brother Daniel, his mama Becky, and his aunt Helene, this family also includes Alex's coked-out younger sister Emily, her fart-huffing husband Mitch Bradley, their two shitty little house-spawn kids, Daniel's prissy wife Charity, and of course, the family patriarch, Alex's dad, Tony. They all bear his.
Colleen, nice to see you. Brown-haired niece. You continue to exist.
They head into the super special game room, a living legacy of their family's ancestry. Tony tells the tale of how his great-grandpa Victor started a company selling playing cards during the Civil War era, and how the subsequent generations of Legomases expanded the business into sporting goods, board games, and pro sports teams. I'm a huge board game fan myself, so it was great to see the attention and care given to the Legomases' fictional products. The boxes portray board games made by the family from throughout the ages, from the Victorian era to the 1960s to today. They were created by assistant art director Laura Hochstad, and I am seriously impressed by how believable they all look. I mean, yowzers wowzers. Tony tells Grace that the Ledomas' success all began with a benefactor, a dude named LaBelle who met great-grandpa Victor on a ship one time. LaBelle owned this puzzle box right here and bet Slick Vic that he couldn't solve it. But Victor did figure out how the Cenobite phone worked, and in exchange, LaBelle funded his business endeavors. Ever since then, new Ledomases are inducted to the family in a process that begins with putting a blank card into LaBelle's box.
Then, drawing the card, and Mr. LaBelle will tell us which game to play.
The result can be almost anything.
I got chess.
I got Old Maid. Seriously, what the fuck is Old Maid?
And when Grace draws her card, it says hide and seek. Too bad it doesn't say the make a shit your pants face game. Alex would have won right away. Tony explains the rules to Grace. She'll hide anywhere inside the house, and after a count of 100, the family members will try to find her. And don't you worry about those security cams, Grace.
We never use the cameras. We always play the games as they would have been played in great-grandfather's time.
With that, she's off to hide. Let's get some mood music for the festivities. As Grace runs around, we get a better look at the Ledomas residence, a lot of which was filmed at the Parkwood Estate in Oshawa, Ontario, which was also used for a little movie called Billy Madison. I hear it's pretty quotable. Other parts of the mansion were played by Casa Loma, a 20th century castle in Toronto that was also Xavier's School for Gifted Students. Chelsea and I visited Casa Loma when we were in Toronto for SummerSlam, and I highly recommend a visit if you're ever there. Do the audio tour if you can. Casa Loma and the other shooting locations all play into Radio Silence's very hands-on approach to the movie's aesthetic. I love how old money everything looks, from the polished wood to the golden glow of all the candles everywhere. Production designer Andrew Stern helped achieve these perfect warm looks, and all this attention to detail, just like with the art design, helps make Ready or Not one of my favorite horror movies of the year. While Grace hides herself in a dump laser, Tony hands out weapons to all the Ledomas. Helene gets a battle axe, while most of the others get guns. So sadly, none of them peacemakers. Still, better than the crossbow that Fitch gets stuck with. As that amazing hide-and-seek song, perfectly defined characters line up to kick the movie into Act 2 fun and games.
Here I come.
Alex isn't partaking, and instead, after everyone else has left to hunt around for Grace, he takes some servant messages through the house back to his room. Grace gets bored waiting in the dump later and also makes her way back to the room, where Alex tells her to hush and hides her when they hear one of the maids approaching. The newly married couple watches as a Ledomas maid named Clara gets shot right in the face. Yeah, Grace, this shit's for real. The shot was fired by little sis Emily, who thought Clara was Grace, a mistake her family members roundly chastise her for making.
We're supposed to maim her. She needs to be alive for the ritual.
It takes Clara a minute, but eventually she dies, leaving her body to be dealt with indignantly by Tony and Helene. Learn.
Do you want the scary stuff? Of course I do. You know, the hell-raising stuff. The all-time classic. Don't go in there. Watch through your fingers stuff. And the make you shudder stuff.
The stakes of this game has left Grace in shock. Down in the tunnels, Alex explains that hide-and-seek was the one bad card she could draw. Any other game, like chess, would have been played as normal. But the hide-and-seek card kicks off a ritual, one where his family must murder her by sunrise. And there was no way to avoid this. Drawing a card from LaBelle's box was the only way they could have gotten married.
There are rules. You have to go in here, and you have to play the fucking game.
Grace is rightfully pissed at him for not warning her about this possibility, and Alex's excuse exposes herself.
I told you.
Yeah, man, probably. He assures her they're going to get out of this together, and sends her down the service tunnel towards the kitchen, while he heads to the security room to unlock all the doors. Yeah, probably a good time to lose some of that jewel, Grace. Upgrade complete. Just like with the production and art design, the costuming department in this movie was on point. Designer Avery Blues tailored each outfit to the character's personality, like a no-nonsense column dress for the practical Becky, or a tux with Godfather-like high collars for patriarch Tony. Her best work, though, was with Grace's wedding dress, which acts as a, quote, roadmap of events that have happened to her.
I wanted to create something that had a lot of coverage, texture, and length, so we could take away a lot in several different stages. I think there's about 17 versions.
The continually degrading condition of Grace's dress is another great runner in the film, and is even a little symbolic, as discussed by Chelsea and me in our review on the Dead Meat podcast. At the end of the service tunnel, Grace takes the wrong door, putting her right in the crosshairs of her new image. Like, literally. Good thing Emily didn't die. Melanie Scrofano is so goddamn awesome. And hey, she's another kill count graduate, having been in Saw 6 as part of the shotgun merry-go-round track. Grace gets away from it, but with everything still locked, Daniel ends up finding her in the game room. Just like when he was a kid, Daniel has to decide whether to help or not. And just like when he was a kid, he decides to let the family know where their prey is. But at least adult Daniel, who truly likes her and is majorly conflicted, is willing to give her a 10-second head start. Better than nothing. After Daniel calls out to the others, his wife Charity is the first to arrive, and she berates him for letting Grace go. They have a great little scene where even Charity, this relatively peripheral character, is given a backstory for why why she's so willing to go along with all this.
Where it came from. I don't believe this before. I'd rather be
The fleshed out ensemble cast is my absolute favorite part of the show, especially with everyone being so well acted. Charity's the best is also excellent in that Pilgrim episode of Into the Dark, which we reviewed on the podcast for Thanksgiving this year. Hasn't been able to figure out his crossbow, not even with the help of YouTube videos starring the film's writers Guy Busick and Ryan Murphy.
I died to Storm. I'm done playing. I'm done streaming, guys. I can't find the game I'm good at, and no one's even watching me after an hour and 30 fucking minutes. So good, bro.